what's good, y'all? It's your boy Jay back at it again, and today we got 3 true morning walk horror stories animated by RMR Scary Tales. Y'all know what the deal is, man. Shout out to the original creator of this video. Follow me on both Jay's here and Jay's there. We dropping a JJ Kid video sometime in the next 5 days. Well, that being said, without even more, let's stop all that yapping. Let's get right into it.
People always ask why I jog so early in the morning. Honestly, I don't know anymore. Maybe it's the silence before the world wakes up. Or maybe it's because my dog, Buzzo, a golden cocker spaniel, won't let me sleep past 6 a.m. That morning started like any other winter jog, except for the fog. It wasn't the usual soft mist you can squint through. This fog was thick, dense enough that I couldn't see more than a few feet ahead. It swallowed the path, the trees, even the cornfields that stretched endlessly along the outskirts of town. Everything beyond arm's reach looked smudged out, but Buzzo didn't care. His tail was wagging wildly, floppy ears bouncing as he trotted beside me, occasionally sniffing the frosted ground. I tugged my hoodie tighter around my neck. Come on, Buzzo, in and out, quick lap, then breakfast. The cold air stung my lungs.
I respect the hustle. I respect the hustle.
Breath.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
The only sounds were our footsteps and the faint jingle of Buzzo's collar.
See, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was not gonna say nothing, but my black ass is not running through no cornfields, especially when it's misty. Nigga, hell no. Nigga run through, bro, you gonna get FNAF jump scared in that.
Until something else slipped through the silence. A rustle, not the wind, not an animal, something heavier. I stopped. Buzzo followed. The fog wrapped around us like a curtain, muffling everything. I stared at the cornfields, just a towering mass of blurred stalks and shadows. Probably a deer. I mumbled, more to convince myself than anything. We kept moving, but the unease clung to me like the wet mist settling on my skin. Then I heard it again, another rustle, lower this time. Buzzo's body went stiff. His ears pricked forward, and a low growl.
Dog got that instinct. Let's go ahead and turn this bit around, bro.
Rolled out of his throat. I'd heard him bark, whine, howl, but rarely growl like that. It was the kind of sound he made only when he sensed real danger. Hey, buddy, come on. I gently tugged his leash.
Ain't no come on.
Let's go.
The dog, I'm thinking, hey, dogs got that instinct, bro. They knowing some shit up, bro. Tell you, little kids and dogs, they just got instinct, bro. That instinct, that gut feeling that something's fucked up, and they don't got like a consciousness or something that tells them, no, everything's something. They're like, nah, something is up. If my dog is like that, especially if he's normally cheery and chill, hey, let's head the bit back. I'm gonna pick that little nigga up. We just gonna go backwards a bit. I ain't gonna front.
Back, fog's getting bad. But before I could take a full step, Buzzo tensed, and then he bolted. He yanked the leash right out of my hand and dove headfirst into the cornfield, disappearing into the fog in seconds. Buzzo! My voice echoed into the great nothingness. Buzzo, come back! Panic surged through me like a punch to the chest. I sprinted after him, tearing through the icy stalks, wet leaves slapping against my face.
Fucking cornfield. Like this is Silence of the Lambs, bro. Get your ass out of there, boy.
The fog made everything disorienting. I couldn't tell how far I'd gone or which direction the path was anymore. Then I heard Buzzo barking. Furious, rapid.
Oh, that sounds like he in danger. Oh no, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If I see a dog get injured, bro, the nigga who did it, bro. If my dog get injured and I see the nigga who did it, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We giving that nigga the ace treatment, bro. I'm punching a hole straight through that nigga, bro.
Frantic. He'd never barked like that in his life. No. I forced myself deeper into the corn, branches scraping my arms. My breathing was loud,
bro,
too loud. Every other sound felt swallowed by the fog. The barking grew louder. All of a sudden, it was overlapped by a spine-chilling scream. A man's scream. My heart lodged in my throat. Buzzo, where are you? I crashed through a final wall of stalks and stumbled into a clearing.
He looks okay. He looks okay. I bet. Good shit. Bro, if that dog died, bro, I would have been like Lil Durk. What'd he say? I fell to my knees when the Lord came. Bro, I would have fell to my knees, bro.
A flattened patch of mud and broken corn stalks. And there they were. Buzzo stood planted in front of a man curled on the ground. My dog's teeth were bared, fur bristling, his body shaking with rage. The man scrambled backward, his face pale and wild-eyed. His right hand was dripping blood. A rusty knife lay a few feet
He was trying to stab that nigga. He was trying to stab the owner, bro.
away, knocked into the...
W dog, bro. You know what I'm saying? After all this is said and done, bro, I'm gonna pick the dog up. You know, we gonna give you some food. We ain't gonna feed you no more dog food. We just gonna give you some raw chicken breast, some veggies. We gonna have some dog hose pull up to the crib. What am I talking about?
the mud.
What am I talking
The
about,
hell? I whispered. The man looked up at me, eyes frantic. Call him off, man. Call him off. He tried to kill me. He's a dog.
And what did you do? Like, what you do to make them niggas that mad? Like, what did you have to do for a dog? Keep in mind, these niggas was just jogging. They were just jogging about their business. If you was just, I don't know, farming or some shit, dog would have probably left your ass alone, bruh. He would have just barked at your ass and kept it pushing. But you know what you was doing for the nigga to go from his path, pivot to his left, and lunge at your dumb ass. Like, what were you up to, my nigga? Why are you just in a cornfield camping like Yuta with a knife in your hand? Nigga, who do you feel like, bro? What do you
I said. He doesn't just attack. But even as I said it, I knew the truth. He didn't attack. He protected. I stepped closer.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie, the owner in this vid, I respect you, bro. Now, you shouldn't have been in a cornfield, but to be fair, this was most likely his usual route and nothing had happened beforehand. And he's most likely been doing this for a couple months. To be fair, I'm not just gonna be hating on these niggas blindly. Like, I will call somebody out if they really do some stupid shit. Like that Ouija board, I was flaming all of them. Cause they're stupid. Like, niggas dead ass be so many. Nigga, if you play with a Ouija board, bro, I can't feel sympathy for you, my nigga. You decided that instead of playing Monopoly, Uno, Taboo, motherfucking, I don't know, nigga, like, you know the YouTube thing where it's like, cat, dog, you could have done that. You could have played Jenga, nigga. You got motherfucking, Connect 4 in that bit. But no, yo ass wanna summon demons and spirits and Luciferos and all these other demons and what Libes and shit. See, and now yo ass is fried, bro. Like, this owner's not one of them. Like, the owner in this vid has made decent plays. In fact, some good plays as well.
Man flinched, clutching his bleeding hand against his chest. Get your dog away from me! He yelled. Buzz, I said firmly. Come here. But Buzzo didn't move. His entire body was locked onto the man with laser focus. His growl deepened. I followed his gaze, and that's when I saw it. A thick rope partially buried under the leaves along with a torn backpack. Footprints circling the clearing.
There's probably a body in that bitch.
Waiting places.
Either body or drugs, bro.
This wasn't a hiker. This man had been hiding, lurking, waiting possibly for someone like me. Everything clicked at once. The rustling, Buzzo's reaction, the knife. He hadn't been attacked. Buzzo had stopped him. The man's expression shifted the moment he realized I understood. His panic faded into something colder, calculating. He lunged for the knife, but Buzzo beat him to it, launching forward with a snarl. The man jerked back, slipping in the mud. Buzzo's teeth clamped onto his wrist.
Right there, bro. Right when the dog bite that nigga, he gonna try to grab the knife. I'm gonna run up on the nigga the other side, nigga. He gonna boom, nigga. Bro, I would have hit that nigga with the craziest kick to the jaw. Oh my, bro, I deadass would have hit that nigga with some Bruce Lee shit. Hit that nigga with a boom on your ass, boy, baby boy. Bro, I would have hit that nigga with some crazy, boy. Bro, I deadass would have hit that nigga. Bro, I would have kicked that whole back row out of his teeth, boy.
Again, the scream that tore out of him was worse this time, raw and choked. I ran in, grabbed Buzzo's collar, pulling him back. The man scrambled to his feet.
Honestly, this is a fair play. Because legally, you do not want to just, 2v1 JJK jump this dude and then face legal issues of assault and murder, all that. Even if it was self-defense and all that. This is the right play. Now you just need to know, never take this route ever again. On some real
bolted
shit.
Into the fog, disappearing so fast it was like the fog swallowed him whole. I held Buzzo tightly as he shook with adrenaline. Good boy, you're okay. You did great.
Now it's time to get
out. My
out.
hands were trembling uncontrollably. I fumbled for my phone and dialed 911. When the operator answered, the words practically tumbled out of me. There's a man. He had a knife. My dog, there's blood. Send someone, please. Police arrived within minutes. Fog still thick.
Save the dog. Assess the situation. Know what's going on. You know, let the dog protect you. And then you call the police once the whole initial incident is over. Hey, good moves.
Enough that I heard.
Because some of these niggas in this store, they would have, like, the dog would have lunged towards them, and they dumbasses ain't gonna run after the dog. They're just gonna be like, come back, nigga, you better run after that dog, bro.
Them before I saw them. They combed the cornfield and found the knife, the blood trail, the rope. Not the man. He'd escaped. But later, they told me he'd been reported multiple times, lurking along jogging trails, targeting...
nigga, get some hoes. Oh, God. Get some money. Get a job. Get some paper. Get some hoes. Lift some weights. Do some meditation. Go to church, bro. Like, bro, bum-ass nigga just hide in the bushes. Creepy, bro. Get some money, bro.
Early runners. He was hiding there to rob someone, the officer said. If your dog hadn't gone after him, you would have walked right past his hiding spot. I looked down at Buzzo, who was sitting between my feet, panting and wagging his tail like none of this was out of the ordinary. That morning, I realized something
man's best friend, bro.
Terrifying. I had walked past that spot every day. Every day. Someone had probably been watching me, studying my routine, waiting for the fog or an early morning when I was alone. I didn't sleep well for weeks after that. Every rustle, every shadow, every foggy morning made my skin crawl. But Buzzo, he slept curled up against my chest every night, warm and soft, as if protecting me, even in my dreams. Sometimes people say animals sense things we can't. That morning, I learned they're right. I thought I was walking my dog for exercise. Turns out, he was walking me for protection.
Story 2, let's get it.
My therapist says writing this out might help me sleep again. I don't know if it will, but here I am. If you're reading this, please understand, I am not exaggerating anything. I'm 29 years old, and what happened to me during my sunrise walk 2 months ago has changed the way I look at every person I meet. I walk the same trail every day before work. It loops around a lake, then cuts through a patch of forest before opening back up into a grassy clearing. That morning, the sky
all the ladies watching this video, all the women, all the ladies, all the girls who watch this channel, if you walk like this, bro, you walk by yourself in a forest. This goes for people in general, but if you walk like these routes, bro, carry that pepper spray, carry mace, carry some type of weapon to protect yourself. Just giving y'all advice. Just telling y'all, giving y'all advice. Check your left, your right. Make sure you look back every once, like, make sure you're straight. I'm just giving y'all advice, bro. Put y'all on game right quick.
Soft pink, the air cold enough to sting my nose. I had just rounded the bend near the old picnic benches when I heard branches snapping.
Fuck no.
I stared at the direction from where the sound came from.
Fuck that staring shit, I'm going, nigga. I hear a rustle, I'm like, nigga, I'm Usain Bolt, nigga. I'm running routes like Stephon Diggs, born baby, boy. I hear a rustling, bro. I'm hitting that nigga with a run up your ass, bitch ass nigga. Like, bro, I'm rolling that nigga up like it's Madden, bro. What are we talking about?
Just a few seconds, I saw nothing. Then, slowly...
decrepit old homeless looking at that bitch. What the fuck? Hell no, bro. Bro, I see some homeless, nasty, tashiki, ugly ass motherfucker. Bro, where your teeth at? This bitch been in the... Bro, hell no, bro. Bro, this remind me of that one movie, bro. Jeepers Creepers. You know, y'all know that RDC scare. It's like, what the fuck? That nigga look this short. He telling me to go that way. Yeah, this is this shit, bro. Hell no. We turn that bitch around. I see that bitch. I'm running a 4 flat NFL time, bro. Absolutely not.
Silently, a woman stumbled out of the woods. She was barefoot, covered in dirt, with a bruised face, hair tangled with leaves. She was shaking so violently I could hear her teeth clicking.
Bro, I'm not a hero, bro. No, I am not a hero. It's too early for all that.
A look in her eyes, wide, wild terror. Her voice cracked as she whispered,
"Please, he's going to kill me. Help."
I kept my voice steady, or tried to. Something told me not to panic, not in front of her. I slipped my hand into my hoodie pocket and pressed the power button on my phone. I didn't lift it out. I didn't look down. I just dialed 911 by muscle memory and kept it hidden,
W.
letting the operator listen.
It's okay.
I ain't gonna lie. W strat. That's some real shit. Cause a nigga like me, I would have been like, son, I would have reached into my muff. I would have pulled my inventory, pulled out a whole dagger on your ass. Nigga, what you talking about?
To the woman, reaching out slowly like she was a wounded animal.
You're safe with me. Just breathe.
But she grabbed me.
Oh, I would have gone close. That's a terrible play. Terrible play. Now, I always could, but nigga getting close? This bitch like she just got ran over by a truck. You want to, get close? No, we keeping social distancing, nigga. Social distance, bro. Fuck is you talking about?
Hard, fingers digging into my arms so tightly I winced. She kept glancing over her shoulder at the tree line, like something was stalking her from behind every trunk.
I left my bag in there. It has all my details, but I'm scared to go back there alone.
She whispered.
I'm not helping you. No. You just grabbed my fucking hand. You got booty, germs, and doodle on my shit. I'll be like, bitch. Yo, I'm crazy. I'll be like, touching my hoodie. I just bought this, man. I bought this off Fashion Nova. You gonna put your booty juices all on my
Her fear felt real enough to choke on. I spoke gently to
keep this lady alone, bro. She a victim. She's most likely a victim. Let me leave this poor woman alone. But these is all jokes, bro. This is all jokes. I got dead. Don't know what happened, but I can infer she probably just was trying to go on a hike or a walk, or she was just chilling in the woods or some shit, and she got ambushed and bad things happened. So I'm not even going. Let me chill, bro. Let me chill.
Keep her calm, but the truth is, I was terrified. My hand was shaking in my pocket, gripping the phone, praying 911 understood I couldn't talk. Then, I heard a sudden movement. It came from the woods, slow, deliberate steps, like someone pushing through bushes and coming closer.
Bro.
The woman's nails dug deeper into my skin. Her entire body stiffened.
Can you stop?
A tall man stepped out between the trees. He was holding
That's this nigga, bro. Who the fuck walks around with a shovel? No, bitch.
Shovel, and not a clean one. The blade was caked in soil, fresh soil. He didn't say a word, just stared at us with this blank, unreadable expression. Not angry, not surprised, almost patient. The woman immediately ducked behind me, like a child hiding from a monster. Her sobbing was so loud I could feel it shaking my back.
Please don't let him take me.
She cried. I stood there, frozen between them, heart pounding so hard it drowned out the birds. The man's eyes flicked from her to me, then back to her. And then, without a single word, he turned around and walked back into the woods. Just disappeared behind the trees.
Just get the fuck out of here. That nigga gonna come back with some fire.
I didn't understand. Why leave? Why walk away so calmly? My phone buzzed in my pocket, nearly making me jump.
He's too calm, bro. That nigga gonna be like, wait a second. No,
I looked
run.
down. A silent text from 911. Units arriving. Stay where you are. The woman still clung to me like she was about to collapse. I kept whispering.
It's
assaulted by that man.
It's okay. Help is coming. Just stay with me.
Even though my own legs were trembling. Minutes later, though it felt like hours, officers appeared from the trail entrance. They didn't run. They approached slowly, cautiously, hands hovering near their holsters. Two of them went past me into the woods. Within seconds, one of them shouted. I don't know exactly what they found, but I heard the words like fresh dirt, rope, half dug, and footprints. The rest stayed with me and the woman. I kept explaining everything, how she ran out, what she said, what the man did. I expected sympathy, reassurance. Instead, one of the officers kept staring at the woman with a puzzled, almost disturbed expression. Then he asked me something that made no sense at the time. Ma'am, did she ask who you called? I blinked.
What?
Did she ask if you had a phone, or ask you to call anyone? I replayed that moment in my head. The trembling, the begging, the grip on my arm.
No.
I said slowly.
She never asked anything about a phone.
The officer nodded like that confirmed something. He stepped closer, voice low. Victims who are running for their lives usually ask for help, ask for a phone, ask if the police were called. I frowned, confused, but before I could respond, he pointed subtly at the woman. She wasn't trembling anymore, not shaking, not crying, just standing perfectly still, watching me. Her posture had changed completely.
Oh, you
No
filthy bitch!
fear, no desperation. Her face, though bruised, was eerily neutral now, almost calculating. The officer leaned in even closer, barely whispering. She wasn't running from that man. I felt my throat close up.
What are you talking about?
The officer nodded toward the trees where the man had disappeared. He didn't leave because he was scared. He walked back because she wasn't doing her job. I stared at him, horrified.
What job?
He looked me dead in the eyes, jaw tightening. To lure victims into the woods.
I knew I was right about that. Oh, crap, I knew it. Why did I switch up? Why did I say she's a victim? No, I was right. Bruh. Because if that nigga really wanted them dead and he was chasing them, nigga, he got a shovel and it's only 2 women there, bruh. He could have, you know what I'm saying, done his murderous deeds. What was I thinking, bro? What was I thinking?
My entire body went numb. The world around me muffled like someone stuffed cotton in my ears. I turned to look at the woman, slowly, terrified of what I'd see. She didn't look away. Her eyes, earlier
This is why I wouldn't fucking help her in the first place, nigga. Ooh, I knew she was. Ooh, I knew it just by the look in her eyes. This saggy, nasty, melted marshmallow bloody ass bitch was scheming your ass, nigga.
with fear, were flat now. Empty, cold, like she was evaluating whether she'd get another chance. One of the officers gently pulled me
nasty, rotten motherfucker.
behind him. Another restrained the woman's hands.
Boy, I would have sucked on her shit. She smiling. Hitting her ass with a motherfucking Muhammad Ali combo.
As she watched me without blinking. And that was it. The moment I realized everything I thought was wrong. The moment I understood how close I came to walking into those woods with her when she mentioned about her bag. How easily I could have been dragged into that half-dug grave. The woman was taken into custody by the cops, but the man haven't been found yet. I still take walks, but never during early mornings, never near the woods, and never, ever alone.
Nah, bro, hell.
I always go for morning walks through Riverside Park. Nothing about that day seemed weird until I saw this homeless-looking woman walking past me with a tiny boy, maybe 4 or 5. The woman leaned down
Man, bitch, you got the muted eye bags, bitch. You sleep?
and whispered.
You just wait at the bench. Mom will be back with cotton candy.
It sounded normal, sweet even.
That boy got that
But
Sung Jin Woo haircut, boy.
something about her felt wrong. I shook my head, brushed it off, and kept jogging. About 20 minutes later, my route curved back toward that same bench, and the boy was still sitting alone. His legs dangled off the seat, kicking at nothing. He was counting softly. 1, 2, 3. Using his
Keep it pushing, bro. Just keep it pushing. I don't know you. You don't know me. I'm a grown man. This is a little boy. Just keep it pushing.
tiny fingers, touching each chubby fingertip like he'd practiced it 1,000 times. Hey, buddy, what are you doing?
Mommy said I should count to 10 when I get scared, but Mommy still didn't come back.
I would have left that
He
little
glanced-
nigga alone, bro. I don't know you, bro. Like, I wouldn't want random strangers talking to my kid or vice versa. I'm gonna just leave that little nigga alone, bro. Keep it pushing, bro.
Around with wet eyes, then looked at me.
Should I keep counting?
Something twisted
Count some bread, nigga. Ran off on your head. No, I'm playing.
inside of me. Who leaves a kid this young alone for so long? Before I could say anything,
Adam's family's reject looking at a bit.
a harsh voice cut through the air.
Hey! Get away from my kid!
I turned around. The same woman's
Oh, what the nigga, Megamind? Yo, nigga, why that nigga got so much scratches on his? That nigga like Walter White mixed with Squidward. Like big ass nose. That nigga got that Schnatter nose.
Stood there, but now with a huge pink cotton candy and a man beside.
Run up and headbutt your ass, knock your ass out. That nigga pack himself with a sword. Nigga just headbutt your dumb ass.
Beside her, a rough-looking guy with a shaved head. The woman strutted toward me.
Mind your damn business.
The man smirked. Yeah, hero. Go jog elsewhere. Heat rushed through my face, but I forced myself to back off. I walked away, anger buzzing in my ears. I told myself not to interfere again. Not my family, not my problem. But then, I heard it. A sentence that froze me mid-step.
I can't afford to feed him anymore. Just give me the money.
Relax. I told you you'll get paid. The buyers want a kid his age. My blood ran cold. I peered over my shoulder.
No,
The man handed her a stack of cash. She snatched it without even looking at the boy. The kid started crying immediately.
I ain't gonna lie. The survival instinct is to run away. But if he actually interferes and beats his ass, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not mad at that. That's some real nigga shit.
Mommy? Mommy, please don't go.
She didn't even turn around. The man lifted
How
the
do
still
people
crying
trade
kid
That's
like he
some
was
evil
lifting
shit, bro. If you do that shit, you going into the darkest pits of hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
groceries and headed toward the park's exit. I followed him because I couldn't just walk away. A black van waited by the curb.
Oh yeah, you couldn't get more obvious than that shit. I knew the nigga was wrong. But just off appearance, nigga. Niggas say, don't judge a book by its cover. Nigga, the book has a cover for a reason, nigga.
Engine running. I grabbed my phone and dialed 911, whispering everything. The exchange, the crying, the cash. Dispatch told me officers were on the way, but the man put the kid inside the van and slammed the door shut. Panic punched me. The cops won't make it in time. The man stood outside the van, leaning against the passenger door, talking on the phone. Got a good one today. I'll pay a hefty
I
sum.
would sneak nation that nigga. He turned his head. Boom! Oh!
For him.
I would have knocked the nose off that.
My hands shook. I had two choices: wait and hope the cops made it, or take a risk and save the kid. Before my brain could argue, my legs were already moving. I crept behind the van, slowly lifted the handle, and eased the door open. The kid sat curled up on the floor, tears staining his cheeks. He looked up at me with those big eyes.
Where's Mommy?
Shh, I whispered, lifting him into
Damn, nigga, your observation hockey trash.
my arms. I'm getting you out of... Hey, what the hell? I barely turned before a fist smashed
Oh, you should have snuck that bitch ass
into
nigga.
my face. Pain exploded through my jaw. I stumbled back, shielding the boy with my body. The man punched me again, this time in my ribs, so hard I thought something cracked. I still refused to let go. He swung again, but by now, people nearby noticed the commotion. The man realized the gravity of the situation and grabbed the kid's tiny arm. Don't touch him! He shoved the child toward me violently, as if trying to get revenge. I barely held on to the kid, collapsing onto the concrete with him on top of me. He clung to my shirt, sobbing. The man peeled out in the van before anyone
I ain't
could
gonna lie,
stop.
real nigga. I'm not even gonna try to, be like, you shouldn't. No, that's some real nigga shit, bro. Putting your life on the line to save a kid you know is going to be trafficked, that you know has nothing to do with you, but you still real nigga. Real nigga shit. I'm not even gonna mad at that, bro.
Cops arrived minutes later. Turns out the woman was a drug addict who'd sold her son. The man was part of a trafficking ring. The kid, his name was Oliver, held my hand the entire ride to the station. He wouldn't let go. Inside, when officers asked him questions, he refused to sit anywhere except on my lap. He kept wiping his eyes with his little fists.
Shit, you
Every
might be
time
that nigga new dad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You might just gotta raise that little nigga at that point, bro. You might just gotta raise that little nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Door opened, he flinched. Hours later, when the paperwork was finally done, I stood up to leave. All right, buddy, I said softly. You're safe now. The officers will take care of you. He didn't move. I turned toward the exit and felt something wrapped tightly around my leg.
I ain't gonna lie. You might just have to be that nigga dad, bro. You might just have to. You know what? I'm gonna be like Whitebeard, nigga. You're my son. What you talking about, bro? That little nigga, like, you know what, bro? You my son now, little nigga. Like, you dead ass. Like, we not related, but we, you know what I'm saying? You's my son, bro.
I looked down. Oliver stood there, trembling, cheeks streaked with tears. His voice was barely a whisper.
Please don't leave me. Everyone leaves me.
I swear, those lines hit harder than any punch that trafficker threw. I knelt down and gathered him into my arms. He buried his face in my chest like he'd known me forever. I didn't know what made me say it. Maybe instinct, maybe something bigger. I'm not going anywhere, I whispered. 6 months later, Oliver's sitting on my couch in dinosaur...
I ain't gonna lie, real nigga. Bro, real nigga. I can't roast this nigga, bro. That's some real... Put your life on the line to save the kid. You was about to leave, and you was like, you know what, let me just raise this. I ain't gonna lie, real ass nigga, bro. You was a real nigga, bro. Like, bro, if a girl asks you, is that your kid, and you explain the story, I ain't gonna lie, panties is just getting thrown off. Let me stop, nigga. Stop.
Pajamas, drawing us with crayons. His tiny hand holding a green crayon with fierce concentration. He hears my footsteps and looks up, smiling, the first real smile I've ever seen from him.
I can't be mad at that, bro. He's a real... That's some real shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But this was a great video by the animators. Good stories, good animation, good fight scenes, all that shit. Shout out them boys at IMR Scary Tales. Obviously, check out the original video if you don't want my ignorant-ass commentary. But that being said, it's your boy Jay. Stay healthy, stay wealthy, and stay blessed. Keep getting better, keep improving. And I'm out.